Good day, fellow humans. My name is Robert Brock and I'm the creator of two free games that were popular for a second a while ago, Exoptable Money and Presentable Liberty. Exoptable Money was an incremental game about the player earning increasingly large amounts of money by doing increasingly despicable things. A few people said it was a fun little time waster at the time, and that was pretty much that. I liked the basic idea of the game though and decided to revisit it in Presentable Liberty, a game that locks the player in a prison cell with little to nothing to do. To my surprise, most people were into it, and when Markiplier played it on his YouTube channel and also seemed to be really into it, it felt like I might have done something right here. And now it's the highest rated game on GameJolt. So when all of that died down a little bit, one request that started to pop up more and more was people wanting me to make a sequel to these games. And that was something that I was more than on board for. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't come up with a narrative that continued the story in a satisfying way, mostly because Exoptable Money's weird plot kept getting in the way. So long story short, I want to start over. I want to make these games better. I want Exoptable Money to be worthy of being the predecessor to Presentable Liberty, and I want the third game to have a chance to top them both. And I want the series to be called Menagerie from now on. Please remember that, thank you. And that's basically what I've been trying to do for the past 1.5 years now. I knew that I wouldn't be able to make them on my own, mostly because I could only program in very simple software, and after spending a long time looking for a programmer, I finally found one half a year ago. Since then, we've been working on the first game, Exoptable Money, on and off whenever we both happen to have time for it. We've been working on a budget of 0 so far, and we've sort of reached a point where we can't ignore the fact that this isn't working anymore. The reason for that is because we need to pay for resources for the games. This includes a composer, 3D models, an animator, as well as anything else that will spring up during development. And that's where you people come in. We've thought long and hard about the amount of money we need for covering the cost of both games, and have come to the conclusion that 20,000 euros is a nice round number and should definitely be enough. That's $22,505 for you American folks. One thing that I really want to avoid is these games coming out and just not living up to people's expectations, so I'd very much prefer to have something substantial to offer to people in exchange for their work. So here's our goal with this. We want to completely remake Exoptable Money and Presentable Liberty from the ground up, with updated graphics for both games, a more fleshed out world and story, a more coherent sense of progression, and in general just more satisfying and polished games. And the only way we can do that is with this Kickstarter being successful. The remakes have been greenlit on Steam for ages, and I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones who care about this, so I hope you all consider contributing to the funding of these games and help making them a reality.